Okay, so we're going to be taking a look at the Emancipation vinyl that came out a couple of days ago for pre-order on Amazon. And those that follow what's been going on with the Apprentice Date, they've been releasing a lot of his 90s albums that were put out on CD that were never put out on vinyl. And this comes from, I think, the third wave. The first wave, I really don't remember what all was in the first wave. I do got a Rave to the Joy Fantastic from the second wave. And then they had a couple of special releases, which was the Minneapolis Rock and Roll Still Alive on 45-inch, which I wouldn't mind owning, but it is out of my pocket range. And then the originals, and then they did the Versace Experience, which is the Golden Experience, but on cassette. So that's really about it for that for short terms. Me personally, I'm not going to get every one that's going to come out. I only want to get certain albums. And this is the second one that I own from their purple releases. And I am going to be hoping that with their next wave, which will probably be maybe Diamonds and Pearls, the Love Symbol album, and Graffiti Bridge, and the legendary Black album. Hopefully, if anything, I'll probably get 2 out of those, which will be Graffiti Bridge, which will probably be a special release, and the Love Symbol album, since that vinyl version was never put out in the US. But only time will tell. I'm glad they are doing this, and I hope after the 90s ones, they will go into some of the 80s ones. And I'm looking at 3 from the 80s era from him, which would be Signs of the Times on purple vinyl, the Batman album he did on purple vinyl, and of course Purple Rain on purple vinyl. Then after that, I hope they do some of his albums from the 2000s on purple vinyl. So we are going to make comparisons. I do have the cassette box set of this, but I'm not going to get it out. It's too much of a headache. So here's the CD, and we're going to be looking at the CD in comparisons with this box set from the vinyl. So we're going to put the CD right there. This came out in 95. This was his celebration album after he fully got off Warner Brothers, when he was an artist that was free. And of course, a lot of it was rights to his music and his name. Of course, they thought, Prince wasn't his real name, and it was. It's on his certificate, Prince Rogers Nelson. Here's the front cover, and this is a really beautiful, beautiful cover. Way more better on this size than the size right here on the CD version. And of course, this is from those 90s Photoshop work back in the day, right? And you have the back right here, which looks really good as well. There is a total of 36 songs, and because of that, they put 3 songs on each side, on each disc from this vinyl. Because the CD version is a 3-disc set, and you can see the better comparison from the photos right there. And one thing I noticed, I don't think a lot of people did, on the side right there, it says Emancipation. Of course, this is a 6 LP set, so it has 1 through 6 definitely labeled. I'm going to go ahead and take this out right here, and we'll look at the first one. And go ahead and put that right there. Here's the artwork to this first cover right there. And open this up right here. You can see the better and the difference compared to the CD version. What the vinyls look like, they're pretty much, purple, and they got the same middle design that you see here on the disc. So just to give you an idea of what that looks like. We also turn this around as well, so here's that one, right? And of course the CD picture version as well. These are what your sleeves are going to look like right here. And I specifically, as I'm looking through the booklet to find that picture, of course it is right here as well. And you go turn this over on the side, and you got a hallway where he keeps a lot of his plaques and Paisley Park. And then here is the same picture right there. So there is that. So you definitely see, again, that comparison. And to show you guys what I'm talking about, this is what the vinyl looks like. And of course that middle design right there, as you can see, definitely the comparison. The amount that I paid for this for pre-order price, it was expensive, $105. Yeah. So that's definitely saying a lot right there to how much I paid for it. Put that somewhere. That's back inside the box right there. I want to make sure I get it just right, so I'm gonna put that right there over there. Of course, here's this picture right here. These are the picture of his mom and his dad, his stepdad, I do believe. I believe one of these kids might be Prince, but I doubt it. I don't know who these children are. I do know that he did have a child that died of birth. So there's that. And that's what, of course, the picture looks like right there when it comes to the CD comparison for the booklet. And then the mountain right there, that's the shape of a pregnant woman's stomach with musical notes and everything. Then you have, I'm not too sure what this is. I think it's like a bed of some sort. And I don't think that, okay, yeah, so kind of the same thing right there as well. We turn it over and we get his lookout area that's in the main lobby part of Paisley Park. You get the same picture right there. And you can see a lot of the better, what's the word, detail and the design and the blow up images. Then we get this one right here. This is the back of Paisley Park from his house, right? And then we turn it over. We get a blurred picture of Prince, but a focus on his new BMW. And you guys can see this picture right here as well, just like in the booklet. They did re-release the CD along with this vinyl, but that's something I didn't know about. And then for the sleeve part again, I think this is either a chess piece of some sort or like cologne bottles. I don't exactly know. It looks more like a chess piece to me. I could be wrong on that. I don't exactly know. here we got this image as well. There's really nothing on the back. It just really continues where his feet are, honestly. There's that. And I believe this picture might be in this booklet. Yeah, so that's what that is right there. Of course, with the other sleeve, looks like is this right here, which is really, really nice. And I think I passed that too, yeah. Which, that's what that comes out to be once fully unfolded. So you can really tell the new HD quality and the photos once they're blown up more better. Fix this. And then we have the planet right here, and this picture is not in the CD booklet, but it's in the CD itself right there. And this reminds me of the whole 90s era in Memphis. For some reason, a lot of artists, a lot of people just like the planet Earth with the whole hands and holding the planet thing. And then it continues with right here. And what this other book, or what this part is right here, I don't know. I don't know, really. I can't even tell what it is in the booklet at all. But I'll show you guys it right here and right there. You guys get a good idea of what that might be. There is that. This is one of my top 5 best albums from him. I have not played this album yet on vinyl. Kind of afraid to because it's so nice. Then you have this photo right here, and like on camera, from what I'm looking at, it looks a bit kind of weird, like it's almost photoshopped a bit, but it's not. And what this photo is would be a better version of this one right here from your CD booklet. Alright. Then the sleeve, so that is one that it's in it, but it's whatever. So there's that. There's that. So there's what you get when you order the Emancipation album on vinyl. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and put these back in there. Respectable poster and back in its case. And this is my first vinyl, I guess, quote unquote, box set. It is worth the price I paid for it. It is worth the price that everyone's going to pay for it. A very underestimated, album. Sadly, it just didn't sell like he intended it to. Because during the release of this album is when his first child was supposed to be born, but sadly didn't, the child didn't pull through. this upside down. That makes more sense. Okay. Yeah. Just these two were upside down. Sorry if I'm all over the place right now with this one. So, there's what you guys see there. And that is the look through of the Emancipation album on box set on vinyl. Just like with the CD. So you guys seen that? There's the disc. And I actually got this new a couple years ago or so. What you guys do see what everything is. There's definitely that. So yeah, there's the comparison of the vinyl and of course the CD. And this is the original CD. How it came out in '95. In their re-release of this, again, I didn't know they even did it. But they got it in like in a cardboard form like this for the CD. So there's the comparisons and the look at of the Emancipation vinyl. I enjoyed this. This was really awesome to get. So I'm going to put it back in my personal collection.